Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am so happy that you're here. In today's video, we are doing a new video that I haven't really done on my channel before, which is called Judge My Purchases. I have purchased a lot of things over the last couple of months. I have a few of them in front of me and I have a lot of thoughts about them. Some of them are really great, some of them are not. And honestly, it might be good for my shopping habits for some of you to just judge me a little. So if you're new here on my channel, hello, my name is Katey Unfiltered, and on my channel, I like to talk about makeup, TV, whatever it is that's capturing my interest. I'm always going to give you my unfiltered take, and that squealing in the background is this guy. This is Whiskey. So hopefully he will get it together for the remainder of this video. All right, let's dive right in because we have a lot to cover. All right, first things first, you guys have already seen a review for this on my channel. If you haven't checked it out yet, I'm gonna link it right here for you guys. This is the Jaclyn Cosmetics liquid lipsticks. I've put them in this cute little pencil holder. Very excited about that because look how cute they look. Like, just aesthetically, I'm very excited about this. But these are the Jaclyn Hill liquid lipsticks. I bought quite a few of them and I love them. I did buy too many of them. I definitely didn't need to buy 7 of them. That was a little much. I am judging myself for that, but they are really good. They're quality. I've been looking for a replacement of my Jeffree Star liquid lipsticks and I feel like I found them. The only thing that I have to say about these is as I have worn them over the last few weeks and really given them a wear test, the butthole effect is not great. They do have a significant butthole effect, if you know what I mean. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. I'm not even going to try to explain it to you. You know what I mean. I have been a fan of the Urban Decay Primer Potion for at least a decade. I love this stuff. I have been a fan of the original though, and recently I tried the shade Eden, which is the like more pigmented matte shade. I tried it at the recommendation of Robert Welsh and I really like how pigmented it is. I really like the texture, but my eyeshadow creases on the inside when I'm using this primer versus using the original. The original prevents my eyeshadow from creasing. I could literally sleep in my eyeshadow and wake up the next day and my eyeshadow hasn't moved. This, however, after about 8 hours, my eyeshadow does crease, so I can't recommend it. I'm not going to judge myself too harshly for buying it. I really took the recommendation of someone online that I trust. It didn't work out for me, but you know, not everybody's as oily as I am, so take that for what it is. Next, I did buy this packet of Kitsch dermaplaning blades. These are great. They came at a great price. I think they were like 10 bucks, and you get 12 of them. They're pretty big in size. If you look, this is one that's outside of the package. They're pretty big in size. I do not shave my whole face. However, I do kind of shave around my eyebrows to shape them. I don't pluck them because they're blonde and I don't need to. I just shave around, I trim them up, and that's it. I'll also shave a little bit of my upper lip if I'm feeling a little furry. But these are really great. They're a great price. Would definitely buy again, but there's 12 of them and I don't think I'm ever gonna need to buy a new dermaplaner ever again. One product that I do not have to show you, I did buy the entire WandaVision and Ulta collaboration collection. I bought literally the entire thing and I returned everything except for the brushes. I am not a big returner of products. I usually, especially with makeup, because I know that they just throw it right away if you've tried it. But I was really excited about this collection. And while I wasn't super into the look, I thought, hey, you know, maybe it's gonna be better in person. I love WandaVision, I love Ulta, what's not to love? So I bought the entire thing. It came and it was so much more disappointing than you ever could have imagined. It just wasn't good. It wasn't exciting at all. I kind of looked at it and was like, this looks like cheaper than Wet n Wild. This is like so cheap, so poorly done. I really didn't like it. I'm judging myself super harshly because even when I was shopping for it, I was like, this kind of sucks. And I think I even came on this channel at one point in a video and said, this sucks. And it did. And it did. And I should have known better. And I did know better. And I bought it anyway. And I just have a lot of regret. And I deserve all the shame. However, I did keep the brushes because the brushes are super cute. Like, I mean, these are just the cutest brushes that I own. They're not that great of quality, but they are effective, they do work, and they're so beautiful. All right, next I tried the L'Oreal Paris Magic Perfecting Base. This is essentially like the e.l.f. Putty Primer, but just in a more spreadable form. It's really, really easy to use. It has the same effect. I would say it's more blurring than the e.l.f. Putty Primer, but it's the same kind of silicone-y texture. I really like it. It definitely blurs, it mattifies, fills in my pores. I really like this as a base. The only challenge is that it is a silicone base. So once you've put it on and once you've been wearing it for like 8 hours or so, you definitely get that dewiness that you get with a silicone primer. I knew that was gonna happen. I bought it anyway. Everyone online was like, oh my God, it's amazing. You have to try it. I knew with it being a silicone primer, what it was gonna do. I bought it anyway. I don't think I needed to buy this. I have a lot of regret. I shouldn't have done that. All right, the one thing that I bought from the Ulta sale was the Lorac Pro Conceal and Contour Palette. I really, really like this. The formula is incredible. The only issue that I have is an issue that I knew I was going to have. It's that most of these shades are not for me. I can't use most of these shades. These really, really yellow tones, I'm never going to use those. These like highlighter tones, like I'm probably never going to use those either. Maybe on a no makeup day, I could see myself using these. But like a lot of this, I can't use, or I shouldn't use really. And I bought it anyway. It was 50% off, so I don't feel that bad about it. And the contour shades that are appropriate for my skin are incredible. I really like them, and I like the brush that came along with the palette. But overall, I mean, I kind of already have a problem with palettes that come with a bunch of shades that I can't use for my skin. I've talked about it on this channel. I still bought it. It's like, there's just lack of logic on my part in continuing to buy products like this. Like, I deserve all the judgment here. I'm kind of judging myself for this, but it is still a really good product. I am going to get a lot of really good use out of this, and I really like cream contours. So, you know, you win some, you lose some. I think overall, this palette is about 50% usable and 50% probably will never touch. You know, I'm going to try to go easy on myself for that. I have been on the hunt for some good cream contours. These are really great cream contours. Will I repurchase this? No. All right, let's talk Colourpop, because I did do basically my monthly Colourpop haul. They were running a big sale and they released the Limoncello collection, and I did pick up several items from that collection along with a couple of others. So let's chat about it because I've got a lot of mixed feelings. The Limoncello palette is adorable. It is so freaking cute. I love the packaging. It definitely feels more expensive than the other palettes that I have from Colourpop. It feels really nice. The artwork on the cover is gorgeous. The inside, it's a very usable, wearable palette. I really like how colorful it is. I like the pops of blue, and I really bought it for this yellow shade here because this is my favorite color of all time, I think. I used to have a car in that color. I love it. And there's some neutrals in here that really make this a very versatile palette. So I don't have a lot of regret about this. I really don't know that I have anything that has this type of yellow that really works. Yellows are hard, and I don't think I have anything like that in my entire collection. So really, really love this. I bought the blush sticks. This is all right. It definitely blends out really nice, and for a no makeup day, really easy to use. I really like it. I don't know why I keep buying cream blushes. I don't like them because I'm an oily bitch and I got a powder. Cream blushes are not really compatible with having to powder things. So I keep buying them because I'm like, oh, they're so beautiful and amazing, and I just love to look at them. But in reality, are they what I reach for every day? No. So I knew that. I shouldn't have bought it. I did anyway. But I'm thinking for the summer, for a no makeup day, or just going to the beach, maybe I just boop, 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 blush it up a little bit, and it'll be really nice. The worst thing that I bought were these shadow sticks. I bought like the shadow stick pack from the Limoncello collection. I don't like shadow sticks. I don't think I knew that going into this. I thought, hey, maybe that'll be good for like a quick no makeup day on the weekends. That'll be really nice and versatile. And it's a product that I've never really worked with, and I was excited to experiment and excited to try these out. And the product is fine. I'm sure it's not the product, but I can't get these to look good on me. I literally hated every time I used these. I just hated the way I looked. I hated the way that they worked on my eye. Maybe I just don't have the vision to work with these, but I just didn't like it. I don't think they're necessary. Literally just get an eyeshadow that like you already know how to work with, that you already know how to blend out. Like, this is a gimmick as far as I'm concerned, and I'm not here for it, even though I know shadow sticks are like really in right now. Maybe I'm too old. I don't know what it is, but they're just not for me. I bought this Colourpop Candy Floss Super Shock highlighter. I love the packaging. It's super adorable. I hate this highlighter. It's so glittery. It looks like something I would have smeared on my skin when I was like 12. And I bought it because I've never tried any of the Colourpop highlighters. Maybe it's just the one that I bought, but I hate this. I hate this so much. I will probably use it for like Halloween or for a costume party of some sort because of how glittery and sparkly it is. It is really pretty, but it's not like that glorious, like glowing highlight that I really like to wear. And it's just a little childish, if you know what I mean. It was on sale, so I don't feel that bad about it, but... And I wouldn't have known. The advertisements do not call that out. I looked at the ads. Like, it's not like I went into it knowing that it was going to be a really glittery highlighter, but I also like didn't do a ton of research, so I don't know. Maybe I do deserve a little judgment on that. And finally, the last Colourpop item that I bought is the Colourpop No Filter Foundation. I really want to like this. This looks really, really good on my skin for about 5 hours. After about 5 hours, this really starts to break up on my chin and around my nose and here. Basically anywhere where I get oily, it just starts to break up in a way that I haven't seen a foundation break up on me in a very long time. And I thought maybe it was how I was applying it, or how I was powdering, or how I was setting it, the concealers I've used. I've used this with a lot of different products to try to test it out. And it's the foundation. It just really breaks up on my skin. I'm really bummed about it. I was really hoping I was going to find a new medium coverage foundation that I could wear to work, something that would be good for this summer. You know, I had a lot of high hopes for this, and it's such an inexpensive product. And I have friends who swear by this foundation. I love their shade range. This is absolutely a perfect shade for me, but it just breaks up so bad, and it made my skin look like speckly, you know? Like I looked speckled by the end of the day. All right, we are getting there. Let's keep moving. The next product that I want to talk about is Trixie Cosmetics. I bought 2 blush palettes from Trixie Cosmetics. I mean, this one, first of all, are you even surprised that I spent my money on this? This is the Back to the Fuchsia palette, and it's all 80s themed. All of the ads were 80s themed. I mean, it's called Back to the Fuchsia. Like, hello, how adorable. And look at that. You know I'm a sucker for purples, and especially for cooler tone purples. I love this. And honestly, I thought this was going to look weird on my skin, but I bought it anyway, and it's awesome. I really like this. It's so unique, and it really blends out really nicely and still looks like a really nice blush, especially if you're going to go for a cooler toned eye look. It looks great. I really like it. I really like the packaging. And when I bought this, I also bought the Summer of Love palette, which this is a hot pink, the baby pink, and a highlighter. I love this. I actually have worn this quite a bit, and the highlighter, oh my gosh, it has the coolest pink shift to it that looks so cool in the sun. Like, get me in golden hour and just set me outside, and it just makes my cheek look so pink and sparkly and glowy and beautiful, especially if you're wearing a more pink look on your face, like something I'm wearing today. This highlight looks incredible. I also bought one of the glitters. I really like it. I don't know when I'm gonna wear it, but I was like, it's hot pink glitter. Like, I'll find something to use it for. These were great. I really, really liked them. I'd been dying to try something else from Trixie Cosmetics after I tried the Red Scare lipstick. That one I really liked as well. And here's where you can judge me. I now want to collect the other blush palette. There's a third blush palette that's, I think it's the Mod. It's the Mod one. It has the orange blush in it. I want that orange blush so bad, but it has been out of stock on her website for like forever. So I haven't gotten it, waiting to get that, and I'm hoping that it comes back in stock soon so that I can complete my collection. Even though I know that collecting blushes is like very stupid. I love blushes. I'm a pale girl and blush brings me to life. It's beautiful. Blush is also in right now, so I've got to like lean into that as much as I can. And I mean, come on, it's so cute. All right, so I do have another foundation. This is the Fenty Beauty Eaze Drop Skin Tint. I really like this. This is bomb. I'm wearing it today. My skin looks like my skin, but better, especially after I finished all my makeup. I've put on my concealer, my powder, my blush, my everything. Like, it makes my skin look so perfect, and it doesn't cake up because it's super, super thin. It's got a very thin consistency. It's a light coverage. It's so perfect for this time of year, especially if you're having like a good skin day and you don't really have a lot that you need to fix. This stuff is incredible, and it doesn't break up. It's not so thin and so light that it starts to like wear off or break up on the skin. A lot of skin tints that I've tried get really, really dewy by the end of the day. This one, it got slightly dewy, but all I did was just take a brush that had some remaining product from this morning on it, and I just dabbed my T-zone, and it was perfect. I did this makeup like 9 hours ago, and it still looks really, really great. I really like this. I wish it wasn't as expensive as it is, but it is really, really good. Really recommend. I'm judging myself a little bit for how expensive it is, so I'm keeping myself from using it every day. And when I do want like a skin tint look, if I'm just staying at home, I still reach for the Morphe one because it was so cheap, but the Morphe one does not stand up to this. This one's really good. So the next thing that I got is I got several of the Pat McGrath mini lipsticks. Pat McGrath's makeup is so freaking expensive that I've never bought any of it. I just could never justify buying like a $40 lipstick. You guys saw, I bought a $38 lipstick from YSL like 2 months ago. I like barely ever use it because I feel so freaking guilty about using something that's that expensive. Childhood dreams fulfilled, I guess. So now I get to look at it on my vanity and it's beautiful, and just feel guilty that I never use it, and also feel guilty when I use it. And that's just something that I've got to work through. Anyways, I'm not about to be spending $40 on a lipstick unless I know it's going to be just like out of this world amazing. So I'm actually really glad that I bought these, because these little packets that have the mini lipsticks in them, they usually come with 2 or 3, and I bought a couple packs. They're $12 on Sephora right now. They're on sale. So you get 2 or 3 of the lipsticks. Sometimes they come with a gloss or with a lip liner. The lip liner and the gloss is really great. It's nothing to write home about, frankly. I can't tell the difference between a Pat McGrath lip liner or like a NYX lip liner. And frankly, the lipsticks are really great. The packaging is beautiful. I love the shades that I got. However, the formula and the texture is almost exactly the same as the Juvia's Place lipsticks. So if you like a velvety matte texture, really, really soft, really easy to apply, super, super buttery, super comfortable, a very comfortable matte lipstick, these are great. But get the minis and then compare them to like a Juvia's Place lipstick, and they're basically the same. Honestly, I couldn't even tell the difference. I'm giving myself some gratitude, and I am saying, hey girl, like, smart decision making for not buying a full size and just trying a bunch of the minis. Plus, I love having mini lipsticks around, because then when I go out and I'm just like carrying a tiny little bag, or if I've just got my pockets, I can just slip one of these in and I don't have to carry a full size. All right, guys, I have the final product that I want to show you, and I'm judging so hard because I've come on this channel and I've talked to you guys about my struggles with false eyelashes. I don't know how to apply them. I have tried so many times. It is like the white whale of makeup skills, but you know, I'm an optimist. I was like, hey, maybe today, maybe now. I'm 31 years old. I've gotten pretty okay at my makeup. I can figure this out. And I was wrong. And I decided to go on this adventure by buying this giant pack of false lashes from Colourpop. It wasn't that expensive. It was 26 bucks, but it was $26 and it's like a bunch of false lashes that I don't know how to apply. Like, I've watched countless YouTube videos. I've asked friends. I've asked like every girl that I went to the dance studio with when I was growing up. I was a theater kid. I've done all the things, and you'd think by now I'd know how to apply a freaking false lash, but I can't do it. It always looks stupid. I always mess it up. And now I have $26 worth of false lashes that like I'm basically never gonna wear. And that's just my cross to bear, guys. It's just what it is. All right, guys. Those are all the products that I've been buying over the last few months. I hope you enjoyed this video and my honest feeling about whether or not I actually should have bought these or not. Some were really good, some were really trash, and a lot of them I definitely should have known better, but here we are. We make mistakes and we just try to learn from them, right? So hopefully you guys can learn from mine. Anyway, it means so much to me that you are here and that you spent your time with me. I enjoy making these videos. I hope you enjoy watching them as much as I enjoy making them. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing. And if you liked this video, please don't forget to leave it a thumbs up below. If you enjoyed this video, come on back. Come and see me again. We're doing things like this all the time. I love sitting down and talking to you guys, and I love meeting you down in the comments. So please say hello, especially if you're new. I'd love to meet you and hear if you've tried any of these things and what you thought about them. I'm always looking to exchange ideas and talk to other people about makeup. That's what keeps me going. That's what makes me happy. So I really appreciate you being here. Thank you so much for watching. It means so much to me, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.